In a kingdom crowned with golden towers lived a princess who possessed every treasure except the feeling of freedom. Though jewels sparkled upon her brow, the crown upon her head felt heavier than iron. From the palace balcony, she watched birds drift beyond the gates, wondering why wings were freer than royalty. One evening, in a quiet courtyard, she met a girl who owned no crown, yet carried herself like someone who feared nothing. The stranger offered a daring idea. 3 days exchanged, silk for simplicity, crown for common cloth. And so, beneath moonlight, the golden crown was lifted, and for the first time, the princess felt the lightness of an unburdened head. While the travelers stepped into the palace halls, the princess stepped beyond the gates unnoticed. The air of the village smelled of bread and earth, not incense and marble. She learned quickly that warmth from an oven costs coins, and coins are not easily earned. Children watched her curiously, sensing she was both stranger and something more. In the palace, the traveler discovered that sitting on a throne is far less comfortable than it appears. Ministers spoke of tradition, yet hunger whispered louder than ceremony. In the village, the princess heard of wells that ran dry and promises that had long evaporated. Freedom, she realized, carries its own weight, measured not in gold, but in effort. Meanwhile, the borrowed ruler began to understand that power is not privilege, but both girls were changing, shaped not by crowns, but by experience. When the third sunrise arrived, they returned to the hidden courtyard. The crown was offered back, not as decoration, but as understanding. The princess accepted it once more, no longer dazzled by its shine. In the throne hall, she spoke with the confidence of someone who had walked dusty roads. Taxes were redirected, wells rebuilt, and festivals postponed for fuller tables. The kingdom noticed something different, not in her jewels, but in her listening. She walked among her people, not above them. The baker bowed less deeply, for respect had replaced distance. The traveler watched proudly from the crowd, knowing the exchange had fulfilled its purpose. Laughter returned to the marketplace, mingling with gratitude. The princess understood at last that a crown is not a symbol of power, but a circle of promise. And so she ruled, not as a jewel shining above her people, but as a light standing among them.